Today we will learn how to do Chota Bheem in winter. So first we will make a circle, a random circle you make, and then from there we will start creating the face. A little bit angle will create it. And then from here we will start adding the alignment of eyes and face. So this is little tilted, and then we will start up with the eye. Once your eye is over, then the nose will come, and then here one more eye will be there. We will start making the eyes here, then the eyebrow will give a small tika over there, and then the hair, and then this is the face. You have to remember the alignment of eye and the face will be on the same direction. Once this is over, we'll start creating the jacket, the hoodie. So once the hoodie is, we have to add a little bit upside because this is the far area of the hoodie. And then to make the body, we'll make a kind of a square, a kite shape. And from there, one hand, we will follow a little curve, and the curve goes inside. That's the hand part. From this, we will drop, and this is the starting point of the chest area. This is one more hand. It also starts from the far area. Take a curve. Now here, we are creating the leg part. This is his gada, and your Chota Bheem is ready. So we have added a little bit trees over there. Now we will use Mongyo oil pastel colors. So what I realized throughout the thing is that it's better when it's a in a smaller area. You can also use acrylic colors or fabricals colors. But right now we are using here the sapphire blue. So once and then there's a cobalt blue we have added here. Now the turquoise blue. See, I my color is already it has reached to a level where I had to remove the paper. Now I am filling the entire sky with the turquoise blue and especially this edge area because that's the important part. And once this is over, I will take a white and then I will start adding it. Before adding the white, I will check whether there are any other colors are there from the previous drawing. If it's there, then I will clean it up with the tissue paper. So once this is done, then I will start smudging it or blend it. So I'll take a tissue paper here, then I will fold it, then a little bit diagonal, then it's in my hand, and I'll start smudging it or blend it. My blending will be from top to bottom, right to left. As because I'm a righty, I would prefer left to right. If you are a lefty, then it has to come from right to left so that our hand doesn't touch any other color. It should not make it dirty. So if you see that I am trying to make the sky in a blended and gradual decrease in values, and from blue cobalt blue it is going towards light sky or light turquoise color. That's how it will go. Still I found that there's little bit lesser play in it, so I will add up more white, and this area I would use a blender or stamp, a paper stamp, because these are the closer grab which will not be possible with a tissue paper. So this is the area I am using a blender. So once this is done, I will add a little bit white here. I still find there is much of a play we can add it here. You see, I am just filling up all the gaps over there. See, these are the gaps which we have to fill. And also, as you have drawn with pencil, the lot of blackish gray color is coming up during the smudging. So I'm adding little bit white and sky so that that blackness goes away. Somehow I'm feeling this sky is very blunt. We can add little bit play around here, but again, winters you won't find much of a cloud. So that's why we'll give these lines here and then I will smudge it so that it creates a little bit play of cloud in it. Still find that we need more white here, so I'll add more white to it. and then again a little bit blends here, and maybe, let me see. Yes, I think it's okay. I thought of using this, and maybe like we can do it later. So we will start up with the tree. So I have taken a brown color. In this, it is a 236 number. So I'll start making this tree, the branches, and different heights. So this tree is so close by that we can see half of the tree only. But I find that it's too brownish and I need it more dark. So after that, I will add little bit of raw umber, and then I will add a little bit of black. So right now what I've done is that I needed these sharp lines. So I have removed a little bit paper cover from the back side so that and my edges are exposed, and with the edge I can make more final lines. So I've added it. Now this is the last tree. I think now it's almost recovered. Now I will take this earbuds and I will try to blend it. So you can use your stamp also. Don't go for tissue paper because it will be too big areas and it will mess up the entire thing. So right then I need more darkness. I will add little bit of raw umber here. So this will add up little darkish brown. Now I'll add little black in this part. So okay, this is the black part. So once this is over, then I will blend it again so that it doesn't look like a patch of color, rather than it should be a gradual progression of color between in the trees or in the branches. So once this is over, I will consider two green. One is the emerald green, and one I would take moss green. So here I will mix up with two greens because what happens, this is the emerald green which I am using it. When we are using a jungle or multiple trees are there, if you use a similar color, it will look too, it will look too many, I mean, too much of similarity. So you have to give little bit play around that. So we are using two colors. One is emerald green and one is moss green. So this is the moss green which you are adding it. Then later we will add a little bit black and little bit shadow over here so that there are a lot of shade plays over there. So right now I'm just filling it just to remind the nature of winters or where the snow plays, the similar kind of trees comes up. So we are giving the feel of the winter in and around. There are a lot of eyes are there, and on the eyes the Chota Bheem is standing and is smiling and looking at it. See, the intention is that uh, so how can you make a drawing which can be finished within an hour, and yet you can create a subject which is Chota Bheem in winter. You could add more characters like Chutki and all, but in that case, your time consumption will be higher. That's why we have only kept one character. So we would be making one more Chota Bheem in winter, but with more actions to it. So you keep follow and keep subscribing it. So right now I am taking a little bit gray color. So once this gray, these are the distant trees which are still visible. Otherwise, it's too much of empty space out there and it's not looking good in the horizon. So I'm adding little bit distant trees which are made of gray color, and top of it, I would use this is a sapphire blue I'm using on the top of it. So what happens? The trees which are in distant always look much dull, and that's how the blue comes into play. Now that when my horizon is almost set, I will start working on the shade part of this tree by using the black color. Now, if you look at that, I'm adding little bit of black in everywhere. And once I'm satisfied with each tree, I am moving to the other tree. I'm not leaving and jumping from one tree to other tree. This is something a little bit of different kind of shade I have given. But in both the cases, I have added a little bit black so that you don't see only patches of green, but there are play of darkness and lightness also. Later, we will add shadow to make it more alive. So once this is over, we would take a yellow ochre. So we'll start working on the far. So I've taken a yellow ochre over here and I'll fill up this part. Always remember, this is a tricky part. There are a lot of small areas, so be very, very careful. If you're not comfortable with pastel color, then you can go this part, you can go for any Fevicol. See, I'm cleaning this white because there are a lot of blue was there. And on the top of ochre, I added a little bit of white to it. And once this is over, I will take a earbud and I'll smudge it, the little blending recur, others it was looking too shabby. Now, and edges, I will ensure that the colors are there covering all the edges. There is no white part. Now I have taken a salmon color. So you will get this salmon color in with a number of 240 in this Mongo 36 set. So I'm filling up this entire part. What I found is that as because I used a 4B pencil, so a lot of pencil clays are coming up and making it little dirty. So next time when you make it, you be very careful. And again, with the earbuds, you can use stamp or a blender to blend it. So once this is blend, then I will move to the other part. So now I'll take a red and put a little tikka over it. And the same red which I have taken it is the scarlet red, which I will be using it for the upper jacket and also for the tikka. It should have been little more upper direction, but as because I am using a pastel, it has become just like a circular tikka. But overall, I'm adding this scarlet red to the entire jacket part. And you can see there are a lot of white patches are there, which will go away the moment I will start blending it. So here, again, for the hand, for the skin, we have used the salmon color. So it's the same salmon color with the 240 number. Again, I'm completing with the scarlet red. The entire jacket, this is the hand area. Now with the chest and the abs area, we are finishing it. Once this is over, then I will take a blender. So now blender you can use. See, I have taken one more again, a dark brown, and then put it in the hair, and then little much blend so that white patches goes away. Now I have taken one stamp and giving it a shape so that all the edges are filled and it should not look like the colors are out of the jacket area. So don't rush. Don't rush the process. Trust the process. Go through it. Make it slow and steady. Slowly so that you fill up the jacket, fill up all the white area so that it looks good. So once this is over, I'll also start working on the edges. Now I've taken a Russell color, or it you can say this is a burnt sienna, and filled up with the burnt sienna, and then I have smudged it. Later, I will use a dark brown color to give the sharpen area. And once this is over, I will take a orange color and fill the dhoti. So what I've done is that I am using the same, see, my blender carries the red color from the top of it, and the red is now been transferred to this orange part, which doesn't look good. So be careful when you would be doing this color. Once this is over, then we will ensure that all the colors are there in the edge and it's not going out of the edge. I'm just trying to remove this red by adding more orange, but it seems like it's not going. So be careful while you're doing it. Right now, I have taken again the turquoise blue I'm giving little bit structure that these are the snow part, and then I will add little bit white on it, little bit white on it. So once this is over, you will see the lot of color from the top and the horizon part will come at the moment you will start blending, and let it be if even if it comes, because it gives you a natural progression of little bit mud and snows and then shadows. It creates a lot of play in the ground. So it's good that if it is comes around and ensuring that all the areas just looks like a snow. And then I have taken the gray color again to give it a shadow here. See all the tree shadows giving in the same direction. All the tree shadows should go in the same direction. It looks like there's a sun coming in the other side of it. And now we'll take a little bit of pen. So first I tried this pen, but as because it's a pastel color, a lot of colors are there, the pen was not effective. So then I have taken a micron pen. That was also not working. So then I found that, okay, let me try with the sketch pen. I think the sketch pen can work better. Only issue is that you have to keep on cleaning. Either if I'm using a pen or a sketch pen, I have to keep cleaning the nib because it is pastel colors are there and it will keep filling your the tip of the pen. So I just finished the eyes, the pupil, and the eyebrow. Once this eyebrow is done, right now I will start bordering the Bhima, the Chota Bheem. The issue is that every time I try to do different options, it is it is not giving the way I want it. So I have to go back to the sketch pen part. Ensure that while you are doing this sketch pen part, you have to keep cleaning it, whether you are using a pen, whether you are using a sketch pen, you can you have to keep cleaning the nib. You can also try a dot pen where there is not much of a ink or a water soluble inks are there. So it will really help you. So what I'm going, I am slowly filling up the border to give it a more solid look. See, I am cleaning it here. The moment I clean, I again go back and do one more line. Again clean, again I will go and do a one more line. Okay. So every time I do it, I clean the pen. Again, I will do it in the border with the hoodies and then I will clean it. So that's how I would be doing it. So now what I'm doing is that I have taken the sketch pen again and start adding the border line. Now, once, see, every time I'm doing it, I am going back and cleaning it on the masking tape because once this is over, I can remove the masking tape.